Good morning and welcome to episode 1793 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, September 12th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, I'm up first, and I've got a couple of crime updates for you. A crime trend in the Northeast that's a lot lighter than yesterday's topics. So, and also a crime trend in the West Coast, both coasts,
coast to coast,
with
coastal
crime trends. Yeah, they keep cropping up. They're happening repetitively. Copycats, maybe. Who knows? We'll talk about it. Speaking of yesterday's thing, did they catch the shooter yet?
Not yet. I have not caught him yet.
Dude, that dude, what is he, a fucking pro hitman?
I was trying to think how long it took for them to catch
Pretty
Luigi.
wild.
Right?
It took like a few days. Yeah.
A few days.
That's true.
There's a possible. A lot of people in the Discord think it was a CIA op or a psyop. I don't know about that, but
that wasn't that similar when Luigi first took? I mean, you're always going to have
very similar
theories. You're always going to have theories.
I think that the leading theories in the clubhouse right now seem to be either false flag or a copycat. Luigi.
Didn't Luigi just get caught because he was resting on his laurels in a rural McDonald's, and then
Luigi got caught.
He showed his face. He was flirting with the McDonald's.
That was his eventual downfall. But then 5 days later, he was in McDonald's, and then like the McDonald's worker called the wrong tip line and didn't even get the reward.
Yeah, cab photo plus the McDonald's worker saw him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I feel like we rely a little bit too much on like the guarantee of all cameras working. You know what I mean? Like, there's a possibility that,
just look at the Epstein case. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple things go wrong just because there's cameras everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? Usually they can track someone's movements in and out of a place.
They don't work.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they catch the guy.
Hopefully they catch him. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. They're gonna, I'm sure.
You'd think.
Yeah.
And then Pat, you're on deck. What do you got?
Oh man, I got the weirdest thing. Maybe the weirdest thing that I've ever heard of happening inside a communal area at a dorm.
Man, we've heard some. Dude, we've been a part of and heard of some strange things. So
this one's out there.
A slip and slide. Listened while a dude banged a girl with a Doritos instead of a Doritos bag instead of a condom.
Remember when our RA Crow Hoppin' JR got on the entire announcement system for the entire dorm and said, "Hey, anyone that's got a truck and wants to go mudding, meet us down in the lobby now." And I thought that's an abuse. That's an abuse of your power, JR.
Did people meet them?
Yeah, JR.
Dude, I mean, literally. It was the emergency announcement system that went into every single person's bedroom.
Well, yeah, he needed.
Are you mud? If you got a truck, want to go mud.
Right then.
He was a bad RA. I mean, we were partying. We were partying hard on the second floor. We did the slip and slide. I mean, he was a great RA in the end. He let us party all we want.
Well, he was easy to manipulate. Yeah, he wanted to be your friend real bad. That's why they call me Rooster. Anyway,
because he crow hops people.
Yeah,
and wouldn't they call you Crow?
No, is it crow hop?
No,
JR was about 300 pounds. He wasn't crow hopping shit. I did like him though. And then an ice raid goes about as wrong as it can go in a all things considered, a funny manner.
Okay.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
I'll end it with Mark Zuckerberg's and some hot water.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Pretty hilarious Mark Zuckerberg story. You're gonna want to hear what's happening to Mark Zuckerberg, and and Mark Zuckerberg will be said probably 80 times in the story. Put that.
Okay. Oh,
Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll get into it. First up, you guys may recall that there was someone painting squirrels red last year in Patterson, New York. Let me find the headline here.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Mysterious bright red squirrels lead to odd discovery in New York town, officials say.
Okay.
Was the headline back then. And you see this red squirrel. It was spray painted
painted
red.
so I can see what I'm shooting at.
Yeah, that's Patterson, New York. Right. And maybe so. Maybe it was just a target practice thing. That guy did end up getting caught red-handed, literally. There's his red cage where he was spraying the squirrels red in Patterson, New York. And
did he say why? Why was he doing it?
I mean, I don't think he gave a specific reason, just having fun, I guess.
How much time he got, Pat?
Just being I got that. Well, I had the spray paint. I found the spray paint.
Yeah.
I had a squirrel trap already.
This place is infested with squirrels.
First thing that popped in my head is, could I catch a squirrel to spray paint it?
Yeah.
Kind of went from there.
After losing my job and my wife and my family, I got a lot of time on my hands. And then again, I found the spray paint.
Right. I'm just here alone with the squirrel trap and the spray paint, guys. So I don't know what you expected me to do.
Let me ask you, what would you do if you were a man in my position?
I think he'll tell you exactly what he was thinking, Pat.
So yeah, that guy was caught red-handed, literally, and the New York cops did a
Jared Lindsay live comment wants to know, how do you get caught doing that? Because you're covered in red spray paint.
Oh, right. Literally, dude. He had the hottest. Look at that arrangement. He just had his fucking red spray paint next to the squirrel trap.
The only guy in town with 40 cans of red spray paint and covered in red
sitting
spray
on his patio. He didn't even hide it. He didn't even get inside.
I didn't see the trap.
Maybe Jared was being facetious.
I want to take back the character I was projecting. This guy's fucking evil. He has a trap.
These things. Yeah,
this guy's not a homeless weirdo. Bro. He's evil.
No, it's at his house. Yeah, he's like his house. Yeah.
Furthermore, you think squirrels were the only thing he was spray painting red?
No,
probably like badgers,
everything,
whatever he could get his hands on. Raccoons. Yeah.
Mailboxes.
Yeah. Homeless people. Yeah, maybe. You never know. Anyways, that guy's caught red-handed last year. This was, let's see what the article was. That was in February. So early in 2024. This guy was caught red-handed.
Let me see your hands.
Had the red paint on his hands when they caught him. And so that that guy's taken care of. Someone is still at it though in nearby Connecticut.
Copycat.
Yeah, Patterson, New York, and Connecticut, not too far apart. These are both basically suburbs of New York City, right?
I mean, at least these guys aren't killing prostitutes, right?
No, yeah, it's better than that.
Yeah,
it's better than that. They're painting squirrels, these Connecticut ones, these new ones, they're even more painted. And the authorities have absolutely no leads at all. From the New Haven Register, which you could act now and get a discount for them. Wow. No free ads, but it's just on the screenshot I got.
That's a full spray painting.
Oh, but head, nose to tail, basically, ears to tail. It's not this person wasn't a monster. They didn't do the face, but they did ears to tail.
How killing animals is like a prelude to serial killers, like torturing pets? Do you think this is like a prelude to like a foot sniffer or like a shoe stealer, like not a serial killer, but like a different type of creep?
I'm really intrigued.
Is it torture? I think they're more fucking with people. This is torture.
I think they're getting their jollies.
Is it torture?
If it's toxic paint, then it's
this is like the people that glue hats to pigeons. This is the same.
Those are pigeons.
Thing.
Well, that's a little bit.
What's the difference between a squirrel and a pigeon?
It's a mammal.
It's not in terms of
how's that a difference?
It's not in terms of the torture aspect, but in terms of the
who cares
aesthetics. It's cuter to do the little hats, but they're both kind of like fucking with animals, right? Like,
well, yeah, sure. I mean, you have painted a squirrel, correct? And even the authorities in Connecticut were like, we'd have to know more about if this would actually be a crime. Like if they did it, apparently you could potentially do this in a way where it could be not a crime. And that's what they said. That's what they said.
Scientific research, like to check squirrels' mating habits or something, because you spray painted only 2 of them red.
Yeah. So the Connecticut authorities, look, they're asking for tips. They put this out to the public.
Tagging a shark.
Yeah, because they're in deep shit in Connecticut. Look, these guys, not only do they have no leads, the authorities, these painters are also painting the squirrels neon blue, neon yellow, neon
they're doing
green.
Like a game, like a capture the flat. Capture
they're fucking with them. Yeah. They're putting it right in their face.
Red versus
how many times can something like this happen before it starts to become like a diagnosable psychological compulsion?
Twice, Pat.
Painting squirrels?
Right.
Twice.
Right.
The first one,
the blue squirrel looks cool.
Yeah.
The blue squirrel looks fucking cool, dude. Like I wish all the squirrels were blue like that. it's almost like an art project, a
Maybe
living
that's
art
what they're
project.
doing. It's like those guys that are bringing back the woolly mammoth. They're trying to see which color's the coolest.
Yeah, this is no pigeons to hats, dude.
Blue squirrels would be sweet.
Blue squirrels would be fucking cool, dude. I mean, now that I've seen one, I don't want to go back. I wish we had them all over the place.
Have you seen albino squirrels? They have them in Tallahassee. They're like all white. They're pretty cool.
But they got black squirrels at my dad's house. I love those.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Shout out live internet comment D, Sonic and Knuckles right there. I love great.
Fucking right, dude. Sonic and Knuckles,
dude. But
it's got to be some sort of competition.
Glue little shoes on the one that's painted blue. The
yeah, red shoes. I mean, it's not. I mean, you guys are coming around. It's not necessarily animal abuse. Even I
didn't think either was like severe torture.
Necessarily,
we got to check and see what kind of crime is going on in these towns that they're dedicating resources to this.
Well, they're dedicating it to not much, Pat. Yeah. And also the community. The community isn't having it. They put this out to the community on Monday in Connecticut, asking for tips, information on the squirrel painters.
Fuck with the rookie to give him a job.
Nobody has told the cops peep about the squirrel painters. So this operation is locked up a lot tighter, and it's a lot cooler with the blue. I mean, the blue squirrel is life changing. You got to check it out.
He's pretty sick.
He's
sad,
really cool looking.
If it's not toxic,
he looks happy. Look how happy. His tail's bushy, vibrant.
I bet he's getting laid. Look at him.
Yeah, dude. He's peacocking. Imagine other squirrels trying to compete with that squirrel.
No chance.
They probably think he's sick, dude.
Nah, they think he's like a god, maybe. Like he's gotten special powers.
You're right. Differences in the animal kingdom are usually rewarded.
He looks he's eating a nut
I don't know
right
about
there.
Squirrels, but a lot of different types of small animals that are colorful get laid more. You know what
That's
I mean?
right. Yeah, like birds.
A lot of birds, even
colorful
spiders,
as possible.
Insects,
yeah, spiders.
So you get that color in you.
Yeah, maybe he's helping them out.
Yeah,
kill a fella.
Also, here's a thought for the Connecticut authorities who are baffled.
We're going screw. What's that? Well,
why don't they just do a surveillance thing like the New York cops did? Catch them real quick.
Right.
I feel like that really just do it right away.
You could pick a trail cam up at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, they could handle this. Really?
It's because it's not that serious yet. That's why.
I gotta say, by the way, you can pick a trail cam up at Buc-ee's. It's just fucking insane to me. When you're at Buc-ee's, the fact that kids today can access a trail cam for $42.99, that they could, I don't know. There's lots of stuff I'd have been doing with that trail cam if I had.
It is 12 sweet, years dude. Old, you know what I'm saying?
I've been really.
It is sweet, but
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Mark.
I've been really into a new show on HBO. It's not new, but it's new to me, called like Fear Thy Neighbor. And man, there are a lot of trail cams going on, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bad neighbors.
Yeah. But you got to have the one thing that locks you out of trail cam life is like if a lot of them nowadays require like a cell phone to like set up with your Wi-Fi.
Right.
So like that's the one thing where if you're a kid, it might be a blocker for you. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is incredible how you can just get them wherever for so cheap. It's awesome.
Set it up by the local pool.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say it. I was going to let your mind do the
trail cam by the
dude. If I still lived in that apartment in Austin where we had that sick pool, every day in the summer we could have just the trail cam like on the TV. That would be incredible.
Dude, I did that in college. I set up a surveillance camera outside of our door, and I hooked it up to the TV, and then we'd invite people over, and then we'd listen to them outside.
You get the remote control to angle down towards the butts.
Yeah, again, this is when we're 14. Okay, not as adults.
And it was when we were 16 to other 16-year-old girls I went to school with. Okay,
you're making it worse.
Wait,
the apartment that I'm talking about.
No, we didn't do that.
Adult. There was a lot of hot people that would go to the pool. It would be fun.
We in fact did it, and then we put it in our senior project in English class, and then we got an A still. Part of it was candidly spying on some girls in our class at the pool, and that was part of our video project.
Oh right, that's right. Yeah.
They were in our class.
Yeah, they gave consent though.
Yeah, it was fine.
Kind of. They laughed. It was consenting laugh.
All right, let's moving on.
And finally,
we're all dating them and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, it was the early 2000s. It was a different era. Watch the movie Old School. You know,
just moving on.
I suggest you stop being such a.
And finally, in the least surprising update of criminals of all, since we've talked about him 3 or 4 times already this year, the LA butt sniffer is back. He's been caught again.
That guy's
okay.
Yes.
And this time, even California is going to send him back to jail for 4 months for this one, because they've just had enough of his butt sniffing.
What'd he do, Will?
Well, this time, Pat. This time, he tried to sniff the judge's butt in court.
Whoa!
He didn't really try to sniff the judge's butt. This was his sentencing. And
talk about a brown noser.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and it was his sentencing for the 2 very viral butt sniffs we already covered over the summer. One in Burbank, California, at the Nordstrom Rack, and another one at an unnamed store, I think, also in Burbank this summer. While on parole for sniffing asses in Glendale back in 2021, and then at a Barnes and Noble that was, of course, on the TikTok video in 2023. And this dude's name, of course, we can't forget. The butt sniffer is Khalees Karan Crowder, 38. He was ordered to serve 135 days in Los Angeles County Jail on Tuesday after admitting to violating his parole, according to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office.
Yeah,
and I'm sure, that these 4.5 months of jail time will absolutely prevent him from sniffing butts.
Yeah, if they cut his
once he
nose
gets
off.
out of the clink.
They show him a picture of just a butt, and he gives the exact time and location.
Yeah. He might have a photographic memory. Maybe that's why
he
he's
does
so stuck
on
on
butts.
it.
Yeah.
Except for sniff, though, a smellographic
right.
memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I know what you said about ifs and ands, but can we make an exception?
So this guy, he's finally in jail. So ladies in LA, your asses are safe at the grocery store for 4 months. And then they will be straight back in, very much in danger, because he's going to be sniffing so many.
This is one I'm surprised hasn't spawned copycats.
Imagine how, because nobody wants to sniff butts like this dude. Imagine how many, he's gonna be so worked up by the time he gets out in 4.5 months. I mean, do you think he drives straight to the mall? Do you think he goes?
Yeah, well,
I think he's gonna treat himself and go to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna go to a gym.
Yeah, once you get that coffee in you, a gym, a coffee shop,
a
proctologist office, a Mexican food restaurant.
Oh yeah,
this guy. There's no way this is stopping him.
Just face.
I don't know.
Bench.
Mm-hmm. You know, a KOA, a Campground of America.
Yeah. All for whatever people serving time cave. To help their cause, but there's no way this is gonna help this guy stop sniffing butts.
No.
Just 4 months in jail.
He's toast, man. He's never gonna
sniff butts forever.
Never gonna. They're gonna take his nose off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's that. The butt sniffer is gone at least for the remainder of 2025. We'll probably hear from him in 2026. It's my guess.
All right.
You'll hear from him in 4 months if he gets out in good behavior. You'll hear from him this holiday season.
I agree.
Potentially. Yeah, you could.
I agree. Okay, so we alluded to it at the top of the show, but Will and I lived in the same dorm freshman year of college together. Kirby Smith, yes. 13 stories of dude. It's since been torn down in Baton Rouge, but it was a really cool experience. Liked it. You
have that badge of honor forever. There's
100%.
fewer and fewer Kirby Smith attendees by the day. It was basically it was like Gen Pop.
It was terrible. It was the oldest dorm. It was cinder block. It was horrible. We wanted to live together with our other friend, and it was the only place they'd put 4 people together. It was really bad. It was bad, but it was a lot of fun, and we did lots of fun stuff.
We had only one all-guy dorm, and it smelled. And
that's where we lived.
Luckily, I was in the co-ed dorm. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, we lived in that smelly tower.
We lived in the smelly ass dorm. Yeah.
It was a real ass dorm, but it was a lot of fun.
But you could party so hard in the all-guys dorm.
We could party hard.
Nobody's. You're not getting reported.
We did lots of fun stuff in the common areas too, like when LSU was playing for the SEC championship game. We brought couches in and turned it into like a viewing room. There was like some rap battles into the
rap
common
battles.
rooms.
That was awesome. Some of the football team came and watched the rap battle at the Kirby Smith.
Here I go. Here I flow.
Pretty fun. Yeah,
right. A white guy named Gary dropped the N-word in his rap battle, and then things got real quiet.
Yeah, it was a little weird that point. Yeah, when Gary.
Yeah. Anyway, it was pretty normal in our dorm, all things considered. Gary learned his lesson that day. It was pretty normal in our dorm. We didn't go to like a real fancy school though. We didn't go to a place like Cornell University. Ever heard of it?
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
LSU
One of the
is not
Ivies.
as fancy. No.
One of the Ivies, boys. I walked Cornell's campus one time. Absolutely stunning. Old Northeastern vibes. Just beautiful Gothic architecture. Really cool place. And there's a residence hall there called Gendago Hall. This is Gendago Hall. There's like some accents and shit on there, some Ivy League stuff I don't understand.
Looks pretty fancy.
Looks okay.
Gendago.
It's very like what is that, like brutalist style or like modern? And
it's
Like
modern.
It's not what you were describing.
No, it's a lot nicer than what we had, man.
It is nicer than LSU, 100%. I mean,
Yeah.
LSU's like old falling apart stuff. And then
Right,
this is like brand new. Yeah.
This is like the Ritz-Carlton compared to our bathroom. Gendago
That's a nice
Hall.
bathroom.
Yeah, it's got 564 residents. It's got single and double rooms, arranged in suites, shared bathrooms. The suites are single gender, but the floors are mixed gender, so that's pretty sick. Never had that opportunity, that situation. Nice. It's got lounges, study areas, shared kitchen spaces, a music practice room, laundry, right? And the bedrooms contain an extra long twin, which is pretty cool. That's nice. Yeah, it's also temperature controlled. And according to the description here, Gendago Hall, through creative floor plans, provides living spaces with a modern aesthetic that enhance the residential experience and encourage interaction, collaboration, and other vibes amongst students. They aim to draw students out of their rooms, and into the ample common areas that support group study, social interaction, and programs in spacious lounges and nearby kitchen spaces.
Yeah, come on, kids. Get together, learn something.
Get those big brains together.
Get them together. And I guess maybe on Saturday, a couple kids in Gendago went out on their floor to check out one of the common areas. And that's when they stumbled upon something absolutely horrifying and gruesome, leading to a call to the Cornell University Police Department because a couple of students had gone out for bear hunting season and then started cleaning and dressing the bear in the common kitchen area right there on Gendago Hall.
Whoa, dude. What a
insane move. RFK level move, dude.
What a move. Well, they probably just didn't have another table big enough or something. They're like, fuck it.
Could be.
Let's take it to the dorm. Or they're just trying to freak out everybody.
I think it's maybe that. But I will say this, like, when you're at college, you don't have all your shit. Like, if you're a camping person, like, you're going to go, like, bare bones camping, right? Unless you're able to borrow stuff. I guess these guys are hunters, so I'm assuming maybe they had all their shit. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't have a place to clean and dress the bear, so they dragged that fucker right there into the community kitchen and started slicing.
That's an alpha move. That's their area now.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna grab all the bones and put it into a nice bear bone beef broth.
Does this bother anybody? Because we don't care.
Right. Dude, this freaked a lot of people out, honestly. It freaked a lot of people out. I mean, it's a strange vibe. Tremendously strange vibe.
It's if you haven't hunted before, it's gonna freak you out.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it stinks, but maybe like you just really can't go hunting necessarily if you're a college student living in the dorm because like you need a space to do things like this.
No, you're gonna get arrested.
Right.
You can't be walking around campus with a hunting rifle.
Well, was it legally? They might not have had the rifle. Did they legally shoot it?
Great question, Will. Bear season doesn't start till October 1st. However, in certain areas of the Catskill Mountains, you can take a bear in very specific areas starting last Saturday. And it's believed that this bear was taken legally. It was a 120-pounder, so not a big boy. But in an email statement to the Ithaca Voice, Cornell officials said, quote, 2 Cornell undergraduate students with valid New York State hunting license killed a bear lawfully over the weekend. These students brought the animal into a Cornell residence hall for processing on Saturday.
That's probably a mistake.
Yeah, the first floor kitchen is currently closed until further notice. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do. I don't think it's a crime. So
that's like what you get the written warning or whatever. That's like
the school is going to be very mad at these boys. But
school,
it's not
you have to go
crime.
talk to the board, and then you're not going to get suspended or anything. But they're like, don't do that.
It could be. I don't know.
You get yelled at by somebody.
Yeah.
It wasn't a crime technically, again, because again, you can take a bear in certain areas of the Catskills where they were believed to be hunting, and they did have valid New York State hunting licenses.
Right? No, of course, hunting is but it's bringing it into the common kitchen area and cutting it open and having the blood everywhere.
That's also not a crime technically.
Well, guys,
probably.
But
it's like a health violation.
The issue is,
I don't know.
Since Saturday, okay, and they have a game coming up this Saturday, no one has seen the school's mascot Touchdown the bear. Where's Touchdown?
Hope it was Touchdown.
Oh no,
he's in your fridge.
Damn.
What
if it was a prank from like a rival school because they're because they have a bear mascot?
Right. I mean, I don't know, man. This is just not something I imagine seeing. Like at LSU, I could imagine seeing this. I just don't imagine it at Cornell, I guess. This is some like
some smart hunters, Pat.
But it's definitely in your face energy, right? It's like showing off that like we can do this, so we are.
Pretty hilarious. The SEC schools are definitely going to be dogging Cornell for crying about this.
That's right. Let's take it to the internet real quick. No Weakness said, really shouldn't butcher bear meat in a shared space.
Right.
They're one of the few remaining trichinosis vectors, and that concrete floor doesn't look sealed. Also, pretty uncool to your flatmates, but that seems very well covered already.
It's a health issue.
If they drove it back from the Catskills,
not if you clean it all up.
It's been hot for like 4 hours, which is pretty gross. And that's assuming the truck was minutes from where it was shot. And that's probably not the case.
No. There's no way. So they definitely bled the bear out somewhere else and gutted it somewhere else. There's no way they brought it in with the intestines and all the blood still in it.
Probably not. It looks like they were just cleaning it, but don't you usually skin it in the wild? I don't know. They hadn't skinned it. Who knows?
No, you usually bleed it out and take the guts out, and then you'll process it, like cut the meat out somewhere else. But you need a table.
Well, look, guys, they gifted everyone in the dorm a small piece of bear meat to fit in their mini freezer. So that's good. Yum.
That's nice.
Bear jerky.
All right,
bear's not bad.
I'm not fired up about the ice raids that are going on. I'm not fired up about it. I think Tom Holman's full of shit when he says 70% of the people they're grabbing are, quote, criminals. I think it's a lot of people are working. We've kind of covered that to death. But this one's a little bit funny. Maybe. I don't know. Come on. All right.
There have been some funny ice raids. Remember the chick who was selling fentanyl that looked like Jabba the Hutt? That was a funny.
Also, I did one on Florida Man Friday where an jilted ex, her man moved on to another woman who was an immigrant, and so she pretended to be an ICE agent and kidnapped her.
Right.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. That was fucking
just
crazy.
Put her in her apartment for like a week or like a couple days.
Yeah, it's called, dude. The pranks, the ice pranks are wild. Have you seen some of these like videos of like Mexican dads like sending their daughters videos of the AI Trump shit? And it's like Trump announcing to them that their aunt's getting deported, but he doesn't care.
Well, you're making me maybe not want to do this story. I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth trying to do this story without feeling bad, okay?
Yeah, it's like a fake AI thing.
All right, let's just assume the guys in this next story are the absolute worst of the worst. Some really bad hombres, okay, for the sake of the story, okay? All right, U.S. Park Police, right, who were supporting ICE in the D.C. area, were cruising behind a vehicle that they believed to be containing some undocumented individuals, and they tried to pull them over on the GW Parkway. And if you've ever been on the GW Parkway, it's on the Virginia side of D.C., and it also happens to be where my dad's old workplace is, Langley, which is the head of the Central Intelligence Agency. And I'll tell you something. If you make a wrong turn into the CIA and then there's no place for you to go, and then when you inevitably try to make a U-turn, they'll follow you for a long period of time. It's happened to me at least once.
I hate Langley. It's just so annoying to like accidentally go in there and then like, you have no idea where you're going and nothing's marked. And it's like, okay, this is the dumbest fucking town.
sure it's secure as like we haven't seen any like major.
It is. You can walk right up to it.
But I mean, like, why?
So you can walk right up to it. If you're in the woods, like there's a path. You can literally go like up to it. You can go up to the CIA headquarters. But
exactly. That's my problem with it. I guess the CIA has so many employees that they have to have a headquarters. But I want my CIA or MI6 to be an unknown location.
Right. Well,
no, everybody knows it's in Langley.
Yeah, it's a little
middle of the town.
I don't know if these guys did. They're here to work. I don't know how much they know about the U.S. government. And look, Langley is beautiful. It's hidden. It's wooded. GW Parkway, it looks like you're driving in the country almost. It's a really beautiful campus. And these guys, I guess, were driving down the GW Parkway, and they were getting tailed. And they pulled over. And when officers approached the vehicle, which happened to be on the road that's right next to the CIA, the driver sped off. And I guess he almost hit some ICE officers, but he's able to make it away. And the two agency vehicles pursued the vehicle. But 2 or 3 of the occupants who were in the car jumped out and started running from the vehicle on foot, as you do. And they started heading for the tree line, and they ran into a fence. And that fence happened to be the border fence for the Central Intelligence Agency.
Damn.
So these boys...
Wrong spot, boys.
Yeah,
it's
wrong
easy to
spot.
Do. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a huge campus, and there's a bunch of walking trails right around it and roads, and so it's easy to accidentally try to breach the campus.
Just over to this fence, and we're home freeway.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Too bad. And also, like
what are the odds?
No way, Jose.
Dude, the odds are high. They keep adding federal buildings all over Northern Virginia. So like now, no matter where you are, the odds are high that you're gonna like jump the fucking fence to like a federal data center or some bullshit like that. Like it's crazy in Northern Virginia right now.
Yeah, you're black bagged.
That's how they got MS-13 out of Herndon, was they put a bunch of FBI buildings right next to the 7-Eleven there.
They're gonna tag them.
Yeah. They started painting the squirrels red. Three of the four suspects have been apprehended. One of them is still on the loose.
Immediately.
Whoa, he got away. One got away. That's incredible.
Wow.
You might want to just.
He might be working at the CIA now.
That's more like that's like a you passed the test.
Yeah.
Here's your immigration card, sir.
Right. Sir, you are now staying in this facility.
We need you teaching courses on how to keep people in jail.
Spy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that is kind of funny. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg is getting sued, guys. He's getting sued. He's getting his tits sued off.
Love to hear that. Right? I love to hear that.
By everyone, Will. I'm glad you said by everyone. He's getting sued by everyone, including by Mark Zuckerberg.
What?
What?
I was about to say he's so rich he's bigger than the law unless he sues himself.
He's suing himself, guys. His lawyer's just making him hit himself over the head with his briefcase. Why are you suing yourself? Why are you suing
paying
yourself?
2 sets of lawyers?
I like a challenge.
Yeah. It's
like he's doing like a Mad Max Terror Dome, except for lawyers. He's just paying them to watch each other rip each other apart.
I haven't tied in a while.
He doesn't care about the outcome.
I haven't tied in a while.
We're doing a lot of winning.
It's true, but while the suey and the suer, or the plaintiff and the defendant, are Mark Zuckerberg, they are also 2 different people with the same name.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg is suing Mark Zuckerberg?
For being a total dweeb on his name.
No. Yeah. Because I've seen this before, so I won't guess. Just tell the audience why he's suing.
Because he keeps getting his friggin' Meta account, like Facebook and Instagram, removed for impersonating a celebrity.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
So Mark Zuckerberg basically wants nobody else to be verified with the name Mark Zuckerberg. And so this guy constantly, like, all he's doing is, posting normal. She's a lawyer. He's trying to
post a business account. It's even worse. If it was normal. It's his business account that he makes money off of.
Business account. Oh,
that keeps getting shut down. So
but isn't there some shit that just like there's at least one thing in everyone's life that you just got to live with that's out of your control. Like I need prescription pants. My thighs are so big. This guy can't.
This guy thinks
because
no, but he makes money off it, Pat.
He thinks that he's going to overwhelm Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. So fuck.
But his livelihood was created by the other Zuckerberg.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, he's a lawyer.
Why
in his
is he
own
the only
right,
one that can't
too.
monetize on it? like, you know, because his name. Fuck,
he's got a point.
He's the only guy named Mark Zuckerberg on the planet. When other Mark Zuckerbergs, like this guy, Mark Z2, we'll call him, who happens to be a bankruptcy lawyer who uses a commercial Facebook page to advertise his legal practice and communicate with potential clients, gets deactivated now for the 5th time in 8 years. Mark Z2 sues Mark Z1.
Yeah, no, I like it, guys. I think Mark Z2 has a solid point. Mark Z2 has a solid point. Yeah,
this is actually kind of interesting. I wonder how they're docketing this. Is it Zuckerberg v. Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course it is. I might have to reverse the numbers because Mark Z2 is older, as you'll hear right now in his official legal complaint, which states Mark Zuckerberg is not impersonating Mark Zuckerberg because he too is Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg has been practicing law since Mark Zuckerberg was just 3 years old.
Okay, he's doing the "I'm older" card. Okay,
well, it just sounds so hilarious that it's worded.
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
The wording.
When asked about this in a local Indianapolis station and laughed at due to the absurdity of the situation, Mark Z2 or one said, "It's not funny. Not when they take my money. This really pisses me off." And here's an image of him getting booted. It's very funny. Here's an image of him getting booted for the 5th time in 8 years when they're like,
because Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Meta, is like, I don't want this bankruptcy law firm with my name on it. And he's like, I'm not doing this.
I'm coming around to the older Zuckerberg because he went so far as to put his middle initial in there. Okay. It's bankruptcy law firm of Mark S. Zuckerberg.
Correct. That's correct.
Right.
Pat.
So he's going above and beyond to try to differentiate. He's like, William H. Macy.
That's correct,
yeah,
Pat.
But Zuck doesn't. He's not playing that game. He's like, this is my platform. I say no.
For the 5th time, he's been, as it's commonly referred to, he's gotten zucked, or in this case, getting mead. His legal complaint, which is the fucking best, goes on to say, Mark Zuckerberg has spent over $11,000 to advertise his page on Mark Zuckerberg's Meta platforms. But when Mark Zuckerberg's accounts are disabled for allegedly impersonating Mark Zuckerberg still has to pay for these advertisements.
Yo,
they're like still running in the background after.
That's brutal. That's okay. So he's got to win.
Did you see the statement from Mark Zuckerberg where Mark Zuckerberg said Mark Zuckerberg is going to need to hire Mark Zuckerberg when I'm through with him because he's going to be bankrupt.
Yeah, that's right, Pat.
He's not going to bankrupt him. Yeah. He's not going to bankrupt him. He's going to get a couple million though, for sure.
This guy's been dealing with this professionally since 2017, but he's been tormented by the trillionaire's existence even longer than that. He created a website back in the day called IamMarkZuckerberg.com, where he chronicles how his life's he chronicles how his life's been ruined by Mark Zuckerberg. He goes,
I'm rooting against him.
He blogs. He goes, I can't use my name when making reservations or conducting business as people assume I'm a prank caller and hang up. My life sometimes feels like that Michael Jordan ESPN commercial when a regular person's name causes constant mix-ups. He said one time he was booked for a speaking engagement at some law conference in Las Vegas, and a limo driver was waiting for him at the airport with a sign for Mark Zuckerberg, obviously, and a large crowd of excited people, probably a lot of Asians, gathered around and started filming. And when they found out it was this lawyer, they all sighed and booed.
Who cares? Dude,
we wasted the good surprise on you.
You're not the only person with a famous name, Mark Zuckerberg. There's literally like a million Will Smiths. There's On
his website, let's get back to that middle name. On his website, he stated,
"What a crybaby! I
don't wish Mark E. Zuckerberg any ill will at all.
Okay.
I hope the best.
Relax, Mark S. Zuckerberg.
But let me tell you this:
you should win, but
he goes,
let it go.
He goes, I will rule the Google search for Mark Zuckerberg bankruptcy, come hell or high water.
Okay.
So thank God that they have different middle names, because if this guy was also Mark E. Zuckerberg, he would have ended it. It sounds like.
Let me see.
This guy's a complete fucking nut job.
Well, he's gonna win.
He's
gonna win, but he's still a nut job.
He also receives death threats from morons that want to kill the other Mark Zuckerberg, allegedly. Although, since he's a bankruptcy lawyer, depending on how the case goes, he might be rose tinting some glasses on some of those threats.
Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of an asshole in this situation, I feel like.
Absolutely. But I think that he has been a little bit annoyed, and the money, I get the money on the Facebook because he makes money off of it and he advertises for it. But I think what he realized is I'm going to make a couple million here. So
yeah, for sure he will.
And I mean,
and Zuck can afford it, so it's all good. But it's like, I mean, the whole thing around, it's like this guy is so fucking whiny about his name.
So much documentation leading. I mean,
it's just good Lord. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, Will, I feel like maybe you got to remove yourself from the situation because you have a unique perspective, being a Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like from a perspective of somebody else who
you should be on this guy's side.
Millions and millions of other. No, I'm not, because like he's such a bitch about it. He fucking blogs about it.
He's a total sellout for same namers.
No, he fucking blogs about it. I'm saying this guy's a whiny bitch.
Mark Zuckerberg should call trillionaires. Mark Zuckerberg should call Will.
I hate your own kind, bitches. Will? I hate whiny bitches, Pat. And this guy's a whiny bitch.
Yeah,
you're an Uncle Will.
Yeah, this guy's a whiny bitch. That's all I gotta say. And he annoys me with his whiny bitchiness.
At the airport, they all were disappointed, and it made me sad.
Yeah, give me a fucking break.
Yeah. How does he have 120 million followers on Facebook? That's so silly.
Who, Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Well, dude, Musk has like 500 million followers on X. I think you can program in that you have to be followed, and
I do think he should win his lawsuit and take some money from the mountain that Zuck has. But
without a doubt, he's going to get the 11,000 back and probably
he's a whiny bitch.
A couple $100K minimum on top of it.
Don't sue me, Zuck, because I think both of them probably would.
I love the legal argument. Mark Zuckerberg's been practicing law since Mark Zuckerberg was 3 years old. It's like, you were a lawyer at 3. It's just funny. The whole situation is ridiculous.
Yeah. Double zucked.
Yeah. And that's the show you've been
double barrel zucked.
Yeah. Okay, which Mark Zuckerberg are we talking to here? That's it. We're gonna go watch some foosball and have a great weekend. And we hope that you all do too. We hope you have a great fucking weekend. We'll talk to you soon.